Hello and welcome back to another edition of Raw out of 10 right here on the Wrestle Debate. It is all the fallout from Payback this week, and we don't have a pay-per-view this Sunday, which is good news. So let's get straight into all of the fallout. Randy Orton kicked off the show, showing people he'd kicked in the skull, and Keith Lee came out to comfort him. Lee said Orton was trying to forget what happened last night when Dolph Ziggler attacked Lee from behind, and we went into their match. Lee tossed Dolph around before lifting him, but Ziggler got out, and Ziggler got in from Dolph for a little bit. He hit the zigzag, but Lee kicked out, and then he hit a spirit bomb Keith Lee for the win. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Enjoyed the promo, enjoyed the match, good start to Raw. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler were arguing backstage. Adam Pearce told security to watch out for Retribution, and then Asuka came out demanding a new challenger, and Mickie James was the first to answer the title shot. Then Lana and Natty came out. Asuka got fed up with them arguing and then organised a match between Mickie James and Lana, which was fairly quick. Mickie hit the mid kick out of nowhere after about a minute to get the win. 6.25 out of 10 for me. This really isn't what is the ideal view for the Raw Women's Championship, and really it should be better than that. Randy Orton was then seen coming out of Aleister Black's locker room, intriguing, and then the Iconics were talking backstage about their journey to WWE before their match with the Riot Squad later. But then we got Randy Orton v KO. Black attacked Owens, so that pretty much made it easy for Orton. He dominated for a little while after Owens forced the match to start, and Orton got the win. 6.75 out of 10 for me. Like the whole Alex Black thing, and I'm intrigued to see where his relationship goes with Orton. We then were with the Mysterio family, who were confident that Dom could beat Rollins tonight because Ray's injured yet again. Then MVP Benjamin and Lashley came out to celebrate Lashley's title win before Cedric and the Viking Raiders came out, and we got a 6-man tag. MVP was tagged in when we got back from the break and was dominating Eric. Lashley and Benjamin were double teaming Cedric before MVP got hold of them, and Lashley and Benjamin took out the Viking Raiders. Then out of nowhere, Alexander rolled up MVP and picked up the win. I'm going to give it a 6.25 out of 10. It was alright, but just kind of want this story to move away now, and Lashley can go on to some new challenges. It was the Iconics versus Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. Kay unloaded on Riott as the match began, and the Iconics were in control for the vast majority of this match. Liv hit a big kick, however, and tagged in Riott. Riott took Kay into the corner, and they picked up the win after the two traded roll-ups, and Riott got the last one. So the Riott Squad defeated the Iconics. They're number one contenders, and the Iconics are no longer a team anymore. That's bad news. 6 out of 10. We then had a promo from Seth Rollins. He was furious with Murphy after he kicked him in the head accidentally at Payback. Before we then got Rollins v Mysterio. Dominic dominated early on after getting a bit of a run-in on Rollins. However, Rollins caught Dominic in the ropes. Dominic got back on top, hit the 619, and then Rollins got on top to hit the stomp to get the win. 6.5 out of 10 for me. Hopefully this is this feud over. And of course we've got the great triple threat later in the night now. Backstage, Tozawa drove to the Thunderdome. He met someone who turned out to be a referee. R-Truth rolled him up. And he's the new 24/7 champion for a change. Then we got Street Profits versus Andrade and Angel Garza. It was a tornado tag match. Pretty much mayhem from the start. Ford was sent into the ring post by Andrade and Garza. Dawkins came in and took a super kick from Garza. They pretty much continued to dominate before the Street Profits just about got on top. Then Retribution showed up. Demi and Garza ran away, but then Retribution wiped out Vega, Street Profits and Andrade. I'm going to give 6.25 out of 10. Good to see Retribution finally appear. Lovely lads, and yeah. Next up, it was Raw Underground. Titus O'Neil was there first. He dominated some bloke before Riddick Moss killed him. Then the Iconics were there, still very upset, and they got beaten up really, before we got Apollo Crews versus Shelton Benjamin, and that ended up in an almighty brawl. 6.25 out of 10 for me. It's alright. You can't really say much more about Raw Underground now. Ozza and Demi then ran away from Retribution backstage. They didn't even chase after them. How lovely. Then Keith Lee versus Randy Orton v Seth Rollins in a #1 contender match. Rollins was trying to get Orton to be his ally, however it didn't work, and we returned to see Lee was tossed into the announce table by Orton. The Viper then took out Rollins. Keith Lee then came back in and took over, destroying Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, before Orton hit the RKO on Nowhere to pin Seth Rollins to get the victory. 7 out of 10 for me. This was a great match, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Orton v Drew again, to be honest. Overall, Raw gets a 6.5 out of 10 for me this week. It was a pretty decent show, I will say that. But there were some bad parts. I love the main event, but once again, it was just a very inconsistent Raw. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about Raw in the comments down below. Subscribe to my other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. And follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news. Thanks very much for watching. Peace!